All right, guys, for the plaintiff, Ms. Sharp, for the defendant, Mr. Hallberg, this time 6 minutes at 2:25.
Ready? Begin. In the matter of the People versus Michael Martinez, are both sides ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Could I have the appearances for the record, please?
Jennifer Sharp, Deputy District Attorney for the People.
James Hallberg, on behalf of my client, Mr. Martinez, he is here present in custody before the court.
I have a complaint with 3 counts before me dated January 28th of 2014. Is that the one that we're going on?
I think so.
Yes, it is.
No amendments that you are aware of?
No, Your Honor.
No.
You waive further reading of the complaint?
Yes.
Your client has a right to a continuous prelim. Will he waive that right and allow the court to handle other matters if needed?
I don't think he is willing to waive that right, but I do know that the court is permitted under the law to take other matters.
Okay. Are there any other preliminary motions we need to address?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I would just move to exclude any witnesses who are not testifying from the courtroom.
Are there any such witnesses in court?
No, Your Honor.
All right. People may present their evidence.
Thank you. People call Officer Perez.
Stand at the end of the table to your left and raise your right hand and face the clerk. Please state your full name and spell it for the record.
Yes, certainly. My name is Marcus Perez, M-A-R-C-U-S, Perez, P-E-R-E-Z.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer, what's your current occupation?
I am a police officer for the city of Tustin.
And how long have you been a sworn peace officer?
11 years.
Were you on duty on July 23rd, 2013 at about 14:30 hours?
Yes, I was.
At that time, did you respond to a location at 2833 North Fernwood Street?
Yes, I did.
Is that in Orange County?
Yes, it is.
When you arrived at that location, who did you speak to?
I spoke to the victim, Ms. Duran,
What is her first name?
Teresa,
Where did you speak to her?
in her apartment.
Okay, and were you able to make observations about the apartment?
Yes,
Did it appear that she was living there?
yes,
Did she say that she was living there?
yes, she did.
And did she report, what did she tell you happened on that afternoon?
She stated that her ex-boyfriend had broken into her apartment.
Okay, did she give you specifics about her relationship with the person who had broken into her apartment?
She did, that's correct.
What did she tell you?
That they had a child in common.
And did she give you his information?
Yes, she did.
What information did she give you?
She gave me his name and date of birth and advised me that he was also on probation.
And what name did she give?
I would have to refer to my report.
Your Honor, may the witness please review the report to refresh his recollection?
Proceed.
She gave me the name of Michael Martinez.
And did she give you a date of birth?
Yes, she did.
What date of birth did she give you?
2/23 of 82.
Your Honor, if you could just inform the witness that if he needs to refresh his recollection, that's fine. But once it is refreshed, please just turn the report over so he is not testifying from it.
Officer, do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
After you were provided with the name and date of birth, were you able to conduct a search for more information?
Yes, I ran a records check and then got some more identifying information on the suspect.
Is this something that you have done as part of your job duties for many years?
Yes,
Are you familiar with how to conduct a records check when you are investigating someone?
we are trained in the academy to do these things, yes.
And you said you have been an officer for 11 years, is that correct?
That's correct.
Objection asked and answered.
Overruled. The answer remains. Next question, please.
Your Honor, at this time, I would like to mark an exhibit that I will be using later. It is a photo. Counsel has seen it and has a copy of that same photo.
No objection, that's fine.
Very well. That will be marked next in order.
Thank you. If I may proceed.
Yes, the clerk has your exhibit whenever you need it. Next question, please.
At some point, were you able to observe a DMV document for that individual with the date of birth, February 23rd of 82?
Yes,
And do you see that man in court today?
Objection, foundation, speculation.
Overruled.
Can you
Yeah.
describe where he is sitting and what he is wearing?
he is to my left wearing an orange shirt.
May the record reflect the witness has now identified the defendant.
Yes, it may.
Now, what did she tell you happened when she arrived at her apartment?
She walked into her home. Everything seemed normal until she walked into her bedroom.
What happened when she walked into her bedroom?
She screamed.
Why did she scream?
She saw the defendant standing there and she wasn't expecting anybody to be inside her house.
Did she say he had permission to be in the house?
She reported he did not have permission.
Did she say whether he resided at that house?
He no longer resided at the house.
Okay, but at some point he had lived there.
Yes.
How long ago was it that he had lived there?
He had relocated about 3 weeks prior.
Had she done anything to the locks in the 3 weeks?
Yes, she did. She had replaced the locks.
Objection leading the form of the question lacks foundation.
Rephrase the question, please.
What, if anything, did she tell you she had done to the doors of the apartment?
She had replaced the locks to the apartment.
Did she tell you, strike that, on this day when she left her apartment, did she secure the apartment?
Yes.
Objection, leading foundation.
Overruled.
What did she tell you?
That she locked the doors.
Okay, did she tell you whether the windows were closed?
Yes, they were.
Okay, when she returned and she discovered the defendant in her bedroom, what happened when she encountered him?
She asked him how he got into the inside of the apartment.
What did he say?
He didn't reply. He just demanded his property. He said he was there to get his property.
What did she tell him?
She wanted him to leave the apartment. She wanted to call the police and his probation officer.
What did she say happened next?
He ran out of the apartment.
Did the defendant leave?
That's correct.
Did she describe how he left?
He ran out holding a duffel bag and a backpack over his shoulder.
Did the victim observe how the defendant left the apartment?
He got on a bicycle and fled the scene.
Okay, and did she follow him?
Yes, she did.
And what did she say happened when she followed him?
She got in her vehicle and was able to cut him off, ask for the duffel bag and backpack to verify that he wasn't stealing any property.
Then what happened?
He threw the duffel bag in her direction but refused to give up the backpack.
At that point, did the defendant run?
Yes.